10 o'clock, the 1st of October 2025. J. For over 4,500 years. The pyramids of Giza have stood as timeless giants in the desert monuments of stone that hold secrets we still cannot explain. 10:02. 10 Januari tahun 2025 J. More than 4,500 years ago. In the golden sands of Egypt, a monument was built so massive, so precise, and so enduring that it still stands as one of the greatest wonders of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid of Giza rising, over 480 feet tall, crafted from more than 2 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons. The pyramid remains a breathtaking achievement of human ambition, but the true mystery is not that it exists. It's how it was ever built in the first place. Imagine ancient workers hauling gigantic limestone blocks across the desert, without wheels, cranes, or modern machinery. Some of these stones weighed as much as an elephant, yet they were lifted hundreds of feet into the air with perfect placement. Historians believe that tens of thousands of laborers toiled for decades, but the logistics of cutting, transporting, and aligning each stone with such precision continue to baffle experts even today. One theory suggests that massive ramps were built, stretching for miles, allowing workers to drag the stones upward. But if this were true, such ramps would have required more material than the pyramid itself, and no evidence of them has ever been found. Another theory argues that spiral ramps wrapped around the pyramid's sides, hidden as construction progressed. But again, proof remains elusive, leaving us with more questions than answers. Then comes the enigma of alignment. The Great Pyramid is perfectly aligned with the cardinal points north, south, east, and west with astonishing accuracy. In fact, modern satellite data shows that the pyramid's sides are almost flawlessly oriented to true north, a feat that would be difficult even with today's advanced instruments. How could ancient builders, armed with nothing but primitive tools, have achieved such mathematical perfection? Some researchers believe the Egyptians used the stars, charting their movements across the desert sky to lay out their design. Others speculate about knowledge long forgotten, perhaps even advanced techniques or lost technologies that vanished with time. This has fueled endless debates, from practical engineering theories to wild speculations involving extraterrestrial intervention. Whatever the explanation, the undeniable truth is this: the builders of the pyramids mastered techniques we still don't fully understand, and while we marvel at their brilliance, another layer of mystery emerges. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence suggesting that the construction site was not built by slaves, as once believed, but by skilled workers who lived in carefully organized villages near the pyramids. These workers ate well, were treated with respect, and may have seen their labor not as punishment, but as service to their gods and their pharaoh. This changes the entire narrative, painting the pyramids not only as feats of engineering, but as symbols of unity, devotion, and national pride. Thousands of years later, the Great Pyramid still towers above the desert, daring us to unravel its secrets. We know it was built by human hands, but the exact methods remain hidden beneath the sands of time. And perhaps that is the greatest secret of all, that some mysteries were never meant to be fully solved. Deep within the Great Pyramid of Giza lies a labyrinth of secrets. At first glance, it may look like a solid mountain of stone, but the deeper you go, the more you realize this monument is not just a tomb, it is a maze of chambers, corridors, and mysterious shafts that defy simple explanation. For centuries, explorers and archaeologists have descended into its dark interior, uncovering hidden passages that raise more questions than they answer. The main corridors lead us to the king's chamber, a stark granite room containing a massive stone sarcophagus. It is here that the body of Pharaoh Khufu was believed to rest, yet no mummy was ever found. Even stranger, the chamber itself is perfectly proportioned, lined with blocks weighing dozens of tons, and topped with precision-engineered ceilings designed to relieve pressure from the millions of stones above. This was not a crude burial. Rumit was a marvel of ancient engineering. But why build such complexity if the sole purpose was simply a tomb? Above the king's chamber, archaeologists discovered a series of hidden relieving chambers, stacked one above the other. For thousands of years, they remained sealed, unknown to mankind. Inside one of these spaces, an explorer in the 19th century found ancient inscriptions, hieroglyphs, scrawled in red paint that named Khufu, the pharaoh credited with building the pyramid. To some, this proved the pyramid's origin. To others, it felt like a clue deliberately left behind, a signature carved into stone, whispering across eternity. And then there are the shafts. Tiny tunnels, too narrow for a person to enter, extend from the king's and queen's chambers, pointing upward toward the heavens. Some lead to the star specifically, constellations the ancient Egyptians worshipped, like Orion and Sirius. Were these shafts mere ventilation, or were they celestial doorways for the soul of the pharaoh to ascend into the afterlife? The symbolism is undeniable. The pyramid was not only a tomb, but perhaps a cosmic machine designed to bridge Earth and the heavens. In recent decades, technology has revealed even more. Using advanced scanning techniques, scientists discovered vast voids hidden within the pyramid, chambers never before entered by human eyes. Their size suggests monumental importance, but no one knows what they hold. Are they empty? Do they contain treasures, texts, or perhaps something that could rewrite history? Egyptian authorities have resisted drilling or breaking into these spaces, leaving the mystery sealed behind walls of stone. Stories of hidden chambers have also fed darker legends. Some believe secret rooms hold cursed artifacts, guarded by the wrath of the gods. Ancient texts warned intruders that death would come to those who disturbed the pharaoh's eternal rest. And whether coincidence or curse, many who attempted to explore the pyramids in the past met strange and untimely fates. What lies inside the heart of the pyramid? Is it nothing more than empty stone? Or is their knowledge so powerful, so sacred, that it was hidden away for eternity? As long as the chambers remain sealed, the pyramids will continue to guard their secret sand. The world will continue to wonder. The Great Pyramid of Giza is more than stone stacked into a triangle. Every angle, every measurement, every alignment carries meaning. It was not just a monument to a king, it was a message carved into the earth, a bridge between the mortal and the divine, between the world of the living and the world of the gods. When you look closer, the pyramid reveals a language of geometry and astronomy so precise it feels almost otherworldly. The ancient Egyptians believed in harmony between the heavens and the earth. To them, the stars were not distant balls of light, but gods, eternal beings guiding human destiny. The Great Pyramid itself reflects this belief. Its four sides are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The margin of error is so small. Modern scientists say it is more precise than many contemporary buildings built with lasers and satellites. How did a civilization without compasses or modern instruments achieve such perfection? Some argue they used the rising and setting stars, tracking their paths across the desert sky until the design fell into place. Others suggest lost knowledge, ancient wisdom forgotten by time. But the alignments go deeper. The shafts from the king's chamber point toward Orion's belt and Sirius, stars tied to the god Osiris and the goddess Isis. These deities were central to Egyptian mythology, lord of the afterlife, and Isis, goddess of magic and rebirth. To the Egyptians, the pyramid was not just a tomb, it was a resurrection machine, a cosmic elevator, carrying the soul of the pharaoh to join the gods among the stars. Even the pyramid's proportions hold hidden meanings. Some researchers point out that the ratio of its height to its base mirrors the value of pi, while others see connections to the golden ratio, a mathematical constant found throughout nature, from seashells to galaxies. Could it be coincidence, or did the builders intentionally encode sacred geometry into the very foundation of their monument? The more we study it, the more the pyramid feels less like a building and more like a messenger, mathematical riddle written in stone. Legends say the pyramid contained knowledge from the gods themselves, hidden within its design. Some believe it was a library of wisdom, holding secrets of astronomy, medicine, and time itself. Others imagine it as a power source, its shape capturing and focusing energy from the earth and sky. While these theories remain controversial, they share one thing in common: the belief that the pyramid is more than just a tomb. When you stand at the base of the Great Pyramid and look up, you are not only gazing at a man-made structure, you are looking at a cosmic symbol, a reflection of the universe itself, designed to outlast empires and whisper across millennia. Whether it is sacred geometry, a stellar map, or a gateway to the gods, the Great Pyramid remains a symbol of humanity's eternal search for meaning among the stars. For thousands of years, the pyramids have been more than monuments. They have been guardians of mystery, surrounded by whispers of curses and legends that stretch across time. Stories tell us that anyone who dares disturb the eternal rest of the pharaoh will face swift and merciless punishment. Some believe these warnings were ancient scare tactics to keep out grave robbers, but others point to chilling coincidences that keep the legend of the curse very much alive. When explorers and archaeologists first entered sealed tombs in the 19th and 20th centuries, strange events followed. Lord Carnarvon, who financed the excavation of King Tutankhamun's tomb, died shortly after its opening, his death eerily foreshadowed by the inscription said to warn, "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the king." Newspapers around the world erupted with tales of the pharaoh's curse, cementing the idea that the pyramids themselves were protected by forces beyond human understanding. Skeptics call it coincidence, but believers see the hand of the ancient gods at work. But curses are only part of the legend. In recent years, technology has revealed secrets once thought forever buried. Ground-penetrating radar and thermal scans of the Great Pyramid have uncovered anomalous strange heat signatures, hollow spaces, and massive voids hidden deep within its core. These discoveries suggest that we have barely scratched the surface of what lies inside. Could these voids hold lost treasures, ancient texts, or even proof of forgotten knowledge that could rewrite history? Egyptian authorities remain cautious, choosing to study these anomalies from a distance rather than risk damage by drilling inside. For now, the answers remain sealed away. Modern legends also suggest that the pyramids hold connections to forces we are only beginning to understand. Some theorists argue the structure itself channels natural energy, a design so advanced it might have functioned as more than a tomb. Whether these claims are science, speculation, or something in between, they add to the timeless allure of the pyramids. The fact remains that the Great Pyramid is unlike anything else on Earth's scale. Its precision, its endurance all point to a level of mastery that still challenges us today. The pyramids continue to inspire wonder and fear, reverence and curiosity. They are symbols of power, faith, and mystery that refuse to fade with time. Every discovery answers one question but raises another, as if the pyramids themselves are determined to keep their greatest truths hidden. Perhaps that is why they remain one of the most enduring wonders of the world. Monuments that remind us not just of what humanity has achieved, but of the mysteries we may never solve. And now, the question is yours. Are the pyramids simply tombs of ancient kings? Or are they keys to a deeper, hidden knowledge waiting to be unlocked? If you've been fascinated by the secrets of the pyramids of Giza, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories from history and mystery, and share it with friends who love uncovering the unknown. The past still speaks, and together we'll keep listening. The pyramids are more than just tombs. They are eternal riddles carved in stone. Each discovery brings us closer to the truth, yet somehow deepens the mystery. Were they monuments to kings, gateways to the stars, or something far beyond our imagination? Perhaps their greatest secret is that they continue to inspire wonder thousands of years later. If this journey into the heart of the pyramids has fascinated you, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more untold stories of history and mystery, and share it with others who love uncovering the past, because the secrets of yesterday still shape the questions of today.